Good morning, junior and senior infants. Now today for art, we're going to be doing my absolute favourite thing. We're going to be painting. Now, today we're going to be painting a rainbow. Now in Irish we were talking about rainbows, and can anyone remember how to say rainbow as Gaeilge? That's right, it's a bow báistí. So we're going to be painting our very own bow báistí. Now have a look here at the colours of the rainbow and tell me what colours we're going to need. So we have red, we have orange, we have yellow, we have green, we have blue, and we have two purples here. So we have our darker purple here, which we call indigo, and our lighter purple here, which we call violet. So let's start first by going through what we're going to need. So I want you to get your 6-color palette here, and you're going to use these 6-colored paints. So we want red, blue, yellow, orange, purple, and green. I also want you to have some white paint ready for the very end when we do our lighter purple, okay? You're also going to need your very own paintbrush. Now preferably you're going to have a nice thick one like mine here, but any paintbrush you have at home will do perfectly for this activity, okay? We're also going to want our very own clean jar of water. We're going to use the water every time we change colour so that we have a nice clean paintbrush, okay? And you're also going to want to grab some tissue or newspaper, which we will use to dry our paintbrush every time we change colour. So, let's start. So to do the very first outside arch, what colour are we going to use? That's right, we're going to use red, okay? So, grab your palette, and we're going to start with our colour red here. So remember, we want to use the very tip of our paintbrush when we're painting. So dab the paintbrush into the red, and we start here at the very bottom of our arch. Now what I want you to do while you're painting, I want you to try and keep in between those two lines. Now it's okay to be a little bit outside, but and whenever you need to add some more paint, just go ahead and do so. And keep swiping along that arch until you reach the bottom. Now, that's our first arch done. So next step, we're going to grab our water and put our paintbrushes in. And you're going to swirl your paintbrush around until it comes out nice and clean, okay? So nice and clean, and then we're going to grab our tissue and dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 until it's nice and dry, and then we'll start on our next arch. So what comes after red? Let's have a look, will we? So our next colour is orange. So grab your palette again, and this time we're going for our orange colour. So again, just going into the tip of the paintbrush with our paint, and we start at the very bottom of our arch. Now you might notice that your red and your orange might mix a little because your red might be on the outside, but that's okay because the colours will blend. Now our rainbow is looking beautiful already, junior and senior infants. So we'll grab our water again and swirl our paintbrush in till it's nice and clean. And next step, we'll go dab, 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 dab with our paintbrush until it's nice and dry. And then we move on to the next arch. So what's the next arch after orange? That's right, we're going to be doing yellow next. So grab your palette again, and this time we're going for the yellow. So again, you want to dab just the tip of the paintbrush in, and we use the tip of the paintbrush to swipe upwards from the bottom of our arch. And remember, trying our best to keep in between those two lines. Beautiful. Now, that's our yellow done. So we'll move on to washing our brush again. Swirl it in until it's all nice and clean. That's perfect. And then get your tissue or your newspaper. And we'll go dab, 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 dab. Till it's nice and dry again. Now, after yellow, who can tell me what colour is next? So we've had red, orange, yellow, now green. So we'll grab our palette again and we're going to move on to our green here, okay? So we'll put the tip of our paintbrush in and dab some of that green on the tip and starting again at our arch and swiping upwards. Perfect. All the way along our arch. And you'll notice that our arches are getting smaller and smaller each time. Now that's our green done and our rainbow is looking very colourful, isn't it? So we'll swipe our water in again till it's nice and clean. And we'll get our tissue and we'll dab, 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 dab. Until it's nice and dry again. Perfect, perfect. And now who can tell me what colour comes next? After the green we have blue. So blue is the next colour we're going to grab. So dabbing the tip of our paintbrush into the blue. And we'll start again at the bottom of our arch. And go back to get more paint as you need it. Now that we have our blue done, will we see what comes next? So the next colour is our darker purple. So we're going to start with whatever purple you have. You're going to dab your paintbrush in. And just as normal, we're going to start at the very bottom of our arch and make our way around. Now, put our paintbrush in the water again till it's nice and clean. And we'll dab our tissue again. Dab, 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 dab. And now, if you look at our rainbow again, you'll notice that this purple is a lot lighter than this other one. So how do we make our colours lighter? Does anyone remember? That's right, we're going to put some white in, okay? So you might need your parents to help you with this part. So get your palette and your purple and you're going to pour some of that white into the purple, okay? And now the fun part. We're going to mix it all in. Mix, 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 mix until it's nice and light, okay? So you should have a much lighter purple now at this stage. Now it's looking better already. So we'll try and dab all that excess paint off, all that extra paint. And we'll go back to the start of our arch. And now as we go along, you'll see that this purple is a lot lighter than our first purple, isn't it? And all the way down to the bottom. Now, that's our rainbow all finished. Doesn't it look beautiful, junior and senior infants? Now, if you like, you could add some more to your painting. You could do maybe a sun in the corner, some birdies in the sky, whatever you like. And once it's all dry, I would love it if you sent me some photos on Seesaw so I could see all your beautiful work. And I'd also like you to tell me, which is your favourite colour of the rainbow? Mine is yellow, because it reminds me of the sun. Now, Thanks very much for listening to me today, junior and senior infants. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye.